welcome to Defcon Rugby. I'm Vern.
I'm Vic, and welcome to the Defcon Rugby Show on this, what is it, Monday? It's still Monday, Vern. It's still Monday after a big weekend of Curry Cup, interesting weekend. What are we going to get into today? Curry Cup NPC starting on Thursday, live on the channel. The greatest rivalry tour, we're going to talk about that. And we'll just talk a lot of cuck. That's around the world, is basically you and me talking shit.
Which is done best by us anyway.
That's done best like us. Listen, you guys, saw some of you, you got your air fresheners, the one that were winning the tips and stuff like that. That is the email address at the bottom there, blinking, if you want to get hold of us. Or if you want to be part of the show or whatever, get on there, you know. I just see I can make it a little bit bigger like that. There you go.
Limited.
There you go. There, people see it. Good stuff. So that's it, blinking there at the bottom. Get hold of us, you know. But Vern, Curry Cup this weekend.
Listen, I've been waiting for the Curry Cup for a while now. I've been looking forward to it, and it hasn't disappointed so far. Except our two teams are very disappointing. But
no, but you know what? I'm not even disappointed, because look, an intelligent man analyzes it. You know, we're not called young, right? We're intelligent. And this Curry Cup is for different teams, means different things.
Well said.
For the Cheetahs, they want to win it.
Cheetahs want to win it. The Pumas want to win it. The Griquas want to win it. And I still think the Lions want to win it.
And the Cavaliers. Those are the five teams that are really going to win this competition.
Yeah.
The Bulls, the Sharks, and of course the Stormers. I think that because you can't get relegated if you're one of the four URC teams. You're always in the Curry Cup. They can't get relegated. So for them it is a developmental league. They are putting the younger players, in some cases, some players take some old players, but you know, they are just playing the talent, which I hope to see more of it from the under-20s being in the competition.
Yes, the Bulls had one under-20 player for the World Cup in there. I'm hoping that the Stormers, because the Stormers got a lot of old people in there as well.
Well, Cape Town is an old age home, we know that.
True, but I'd like to see from next week none of those old fuckers in there anymore.
It's basically South Africa's answer to Florida. It's a retirement village, man. Yeah. It's not hip, man. It's the beach. It's the old people walking their dogs. You know, that's Cape Town. Even Ruiz and Sia are going to walk the dog together now on the beach.
Yeah. Well, a shout out Marnus is in, so Marnus, welcome, man.
Welcome. Now listen, let's get straight into it. Come on, let's get straight into the Curry Cup. Well, first of all, Defcon. Well, I think it's I can't be calm anymore. I think what's up?
We're getting. It's coming closer. The greatest rivalry to it's coming
2
closer.
weeks.
It's getting exciting.
Not this Saturday. Next Saturday it's Argentina, baby.
Yes, and I think next Friday it's Stormers against the New Zealanders.
So we're going to be having a few Defcon shows. We'll have, of course, the Springbok team announcement. We're going to be coming out. We're going to be talking about a lot of things on the channel really soon. So it's
a lot of cup.
It's what's up at the moment. There you go. So let's have a look. Curry Cup results of the weekend. If you're a Stormers fan, please look away, because it was a shit show. Cheetahs against the Sharks. I did that one live on Friday night. Sharks started off really well, but then you just see the Cheetahs have got too much for the Sharks. The Sharks, they don't have a bench. They just, fucking hell, the Cheetahs got bloody Springboks coming here, Faf de Klerk and stuff. And Faf is still, for let's say, maybe not for New Zealand and maybe not for France, but for every other nation in the world, he'd be starting at scrum half.
Yes, and he would be starting in the URC teams as well. So he's a big name for the Curry Cup.
But I think Cheetahs have got a plan up their sleeve there. I think they want more than just the Curry Cup. I think they want to get themselves into a competition.
I hope all the teams, the Griquas, Cavaliers, I want all of them to strive for better.
There you go. But listen, the Cheetahs, as a Faf, was phenomenal.
Yes, and the old Purple Rain Prince was fantastic as well on the left wing.
Look, they played really well. Look, I was positively surprised that the Sharks didn't lose higher. I had this a walkover for the Cheetahs. For me, I'm surprised the Sharks have actually got a point so far.
Yeah, but I've just realized now. when I watch the games and I see it, it's just some of the younger players, you just see it's men against boys. And especially in the forward pack, you see the difference when a 32-year-old hits a 20-year-old. It's a big difference.
Well, being 32 years old and 150 kilos and being 20 years old and 132 kilos is a big fucking difference.
The big difference, especially
Because
that 32.
You've been hit a lot in your life. That shit is hard with 32,
Exactly. I mean, the young boys.
Other things don't get hard as quickly as maybe with 20, but the rest is hard,
Hard. It's compact.
It's hard,
Around the clock.
32, you still take maybe the blow pillikies. But here we go. Then, a game I expected a lot more from was the Lions against the Pumas, but the Lions were monster.
They were phenomenal. They're looking good. But don't forget, the Lions also play a lot of the URC play. Sorry, a lot. They've always got like 3, 4, maybe 5 URC players in there.
I mean, Jared Carnes was phenomenal. Reinhard Jonker. I mean, we'll see that in our team of the week afterwards, not to give too much away. Then you did the Griquas against the Bulls.
Griquas were, wow. Old Gershman Ware, he just ripped it up. They were playing at times a rugby absolutely like a little French-esque.
How the fuck did they lose in week 1 to the Stormers?
I don't know. They shouldn't have lost that game. I must be honest with you.
That's going to go down in history like the secret of the Bermuda Triangle. How the hell did the bloody Stormers do that?
I was lucky. No, but Bobby Alexander played fantastic. Gershman Ware. You had so many players that were absolutely. They played such a beautiful style of running rugby. I was thrilled watching it. Fantastic.
Then, of course, everybody's favorite team, the Boland Cavaliers. This wasn't a competition.
No.
I thought it was, what is it? 10-3 was at one stage, right?
At one stage, yeah.
Yeah, because it was like, I think it was 10-0, then it was 10-3, and then a 31-point unanswered hammering. Yeah, of course, this was a derby, whatever you want to call it, kind of like that Western Cape derby, but it wasn't a competition.
No, but you know what the cool thing about Boland is, that Wellington?
That crowd.
The crowd was packed. The crowd was up for it. There were a lot of Stormers fans in there, a lot of Boland fans. The crowd was up for it.
Stormers still have fans.
Huh?
Stormers have fans.
They've got fans, yes. The crowd was up for it. They had a band playing there the whole time.
Did the horse run across the field as well?
Fantastic. At the end of the game, the crowd stormed the pitch. It was like they won the Currie Cup.
Well, for Boland, every game at home is like winning the Currie Cup.
It's a party atmosphere, and it's on my bucket list. What can I say?
Listen here, shouldn't the other teams in the league learn from Boland?
Yes.
I mean, look, I did the Lions game. I did the Cheetahs game. 2 big stadiums in Bloemfontein and in Johannesburg in Ellis Park. Fucking empty. Yes, the Lions game, there was 5,000 people. But in that stadium, it looked like there was focal. You take the same 5,000 people, you fill up Boland Stadium. Take a smaller stadium for the Currie Cup.
Just that. If you are like the Lions or the Bulls or the Stormers, go a bit higher. Travel a bit. Go to other smaller stadiums.
Yeah, play at Stellenbosch. Play at Stellenbosch University or I don't know, Rondebosch Boys High, somewhere where you have a full 5,000 seater stadium. Go to maybe to the big stadium. I don't know, when it's the final or something like that. But
something like that.
The atmosphere is just, in Boland has the best atmosphere.
Definitely. It's fantastic. I just think, not just that, try to get more kids involved, give some free entries to the schools, get people in the stadium.
No, they say noch, man, that's the problem.
No, get people in the stadium, man.
No, we've got to get to the team of the week. I'm going to see a lot of 2 teams on the team of the week, I think. Here we go.
Yeah,
here it comes.
Practically 2-3 teams, yeah.
Drum roll.
Drum roll, please.
Team of the week. Shit, I see a lot of Boland, I see a lot of Griquas, and I see a lot of Lions.
Well, those were 3 of the dominant teams. The Cheetahs, there was nobody that really jumped out at me. But he scored 2 tries, but then goes Bobby Alexander for Griquas scores 3. So And he played really well. So that's why there's not a lot of...
Only one? No. Only two players from losing teams. JJ at 5, Skippers.
Yeah.
And Nama Samba from the Bulls.
Yeah, I'll go quickly to the and why. What was my thinking?
You do that. I'm going to take a nice sip while you do that.
Sip. Okay, we got loose head prop. Went for Oliver Mark, the 37-year-old former Stormer. Played a solid game. Nothing special. There was no special loose head prop there, but I took Oliver Mark there because he did play well there for the Bull. 37 years old, Vic. Fucking hell, man.
Not a developmental player. But what can I say? I've got to say something. Talk about 37 years old. The Sharks just signed a 45-year-old.
Yes, I know, but that's great. Style manga.
But he's not going to play. Everybody thinks he's playing. No. He's part of the coaching team, and therefore, how do you say, to get them motivated. Because Sharks can do with motivation, you know. We're not very motivated.
No, later. Then, okay, on the hooker, it was the tight one there between Marco Jansen van Resus for the Cheetahs, also 34. And Altian Lange from the Griquas. And I thought, I've got to put the Cheetahs in there as well. So I went with Marco Jansen van Rensen. He had a decent, really good game, I must say. Then on the tight head prop, I went with Ich Prinsloo, 29 years old for the Griquas, also not a development player. Sad. Then we went for a debutant at 27, but he's a debutant. Lungizile Mbiko from Griquas, he played fantastic. He was all over the park, winning rucks. Fantastic job. I thought he was mustard, man. Then on the other lock, we went with JJ Skippers for the Pumas. You said, when you watched that game, we both watched it again, but was it 28 years old, so not a young man. But he had a fantastic game there for the Pumas, man. Losing calls, but it was good.
Yeah, not everything's bad when you lose,
Not everything's bad as you lose. Then we get to the next one, loose forward there. We went with Nama Kaba there from the Bulls. The Bulls captain, he was the only Bulls that rocked up. He was the only Bulls player that actually did something. And that's why I thought he was in. He's also 29 years old, Vic. Yeah, sad. Then, of course, we had Jared Carnes there on the 7, 25-year-old line. So he's still in that what do you call it, developmental stage with 25.
Listen, there's no developing at 25. Listen,
I was trying to be nice, man.
He is a URC player.
He is a URC player.
But I mean, look, he's never going to be a Springbok.
Huh?
All right, so there your development stops for me.
Yours too. Then on the 8th, we have Carl Els for the Griquas, 27 years old. He also had a very good game.
So you're telling me the youngest pack, the youngest from the forwards was 25?
Yes.
And we said, did we lie to the people? We just said that the Iconics of the Currie Cup is a developmental league. It's more mental than developmental with the forwards you picked this week.
Not with those players that have made the league. None of those teams are developmental. Except for the Bulls, of course. Okay, then we go at scrum off. Scrum off was a tough one. I mean, Faf de Klerk had a fantastic game.
Yeah.
He plays really solid and well. They hardly makes any mistakes playing there for the Cheetahs. But I had to give it to Bobby Alexander. He's 24 years old from the Griquas, scored 3 tries. Absolutely mustard, man. The guy's got some gas. He's fast. He can pass the ball. Fantastic. I really enjoyed him, watching him play. Looking forward to the next Griquas games. Then on the fly-off position, I went to George Whitehead. I mean, 37 years old, 9 for 9, Vic.
Fuck it, I'm going to start playing Currie Cup.
Yeah, I think you can. No, but we know George Whitehead. I mean, he made that fantastic kick at the end of the season last year to win it for the Griquas.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't he play a little bit for the Sharks there in the URC as well last year?
One time, I think, yeah.
One time, I think he had, but 37 years old, I think his time is up there with the URC. Then, on the left wing, there was a lot of people here for the left wing. We could have gone with Prince there from the Cheetahs. We could have gone with Gershon Ware, that both scored hat-tricks. But so did Jaden Bantum of Boerland as well. But Bantum also did the kicking, and that's why he got it on there. But he's a 22-year-old, Vic. So, some good...
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah. Then on the inside center, we went with Reinhard Jonker. He was phenomenal. 26-year-old, so not the youngest man anymore. Most of it is defensive work. His
defensive work.
His defensive work was absolutely amazing. He could have scored. I think he scored one try. And he could have scored another one, but he gave the ball inside.
That was for me the
disrespectful.
No, that was for me the action of the game, because the guy that he gave it to was number 15,
the fullback Nela,
and he had never scored.
Oh.
So he gave it to him. I mean, it's like Reinhard Jonker. Like, what the fuck do I care?
No. I'm disappointed in you. What do you always say? If you don't deserve it, then you don't get it.
But he did deserve it. He was the one that actually made the try in the build-up. That's why I gave it to him.
No, we'll leave it at that. Then, of course, the outside centre. That's his second time in the team of the week. Nick Honor Finka from the Lions. 22 years old, Rick.
So that's the Lions' answer on 12 or 13 to Damien Dialinda and Jesse Kriel.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the Currie Cup. Then on the 14th position, on the right wing, we went with Xavier Mitchell for Boerland. 28 years old, speedster, played fantastic, man. And then on the 15th fullback, I went with Dominic Smith, also from Boerland. He's also 27 years old.
You could have gone with the Lions there. You could have gone.
Yes, I know, but I think Dominic Smith, I think he had like 5 assists. He made so many tries. He played phenomenal. That's why he's in the team of the week.
So he's the Bruno Fernandes of Boerland.
Yeah, you want to put it like that, yeah.
Well, he's making all the assists. So let me just quickly summarize. So that's our Currie Cup team of the week. If you guys think anybody else should have been in there, or you thought somebody wasn't deserving or something, let us know in the comments. And next week we'll do it better. And then at the end of the season, we'll have a Currie Cup team of the season.
Yeah, maybe we could do it for the URC, just for the South African teams.
We can do that as well, yeah.
Because we don't watch the Benetton against Connaught. We don't watch because we watch so much.
Why not? Why not?
But it's looking good here. Currie Cup, exciting. I think the top 4 teams that are now in the league.
I'll put the standings out there. It seems you're mentioning it there. I kind of would agree with you. I can't see anybody. Still, maybe the Pumas can make a run, but the Sharks, the Stormers, and the Bulls are making no runs. Funnily enough, the Sharks have got 5 points already. I don't know how the hell we made 5 points already.
The Stormers, we've got more points than we made last year, son.
Yeah, you didn't make. What did you make? 2 points last year.
Oh, we didn't win a game.
Well, hey, listen here. Stop the season. Bring out the champagne. The Stormers are better than last year. And in 2 games. I find it a little bit of a shame that we're only going to have 7 games. I would have liked to have 14 games. Home and away, home and away.
Cool, a double round would be cool. But listen here. I'll tell you something now, Vic. If more people go watch these games, more interest gets into the Currie Cup, they will do a second round.
I think so too. Let's have a look what's coming up next. Well, this weekend coming up, starting on Friday. Griquas against the Cheetahs. That's going to be a massive one.
Yeah, that's going to be absolutely.
I think that's going to be like the quality game of the weekend, and then the cut game of the weekend is going to be the Stormers against the Sharks.
I have to agree with you now.
And I actually not try to be funny here, but I think the Sharks are the favourites.
Oh, definitely. I want to see those U20 boys in there. That's going to be interesting.
Then it's the Battle of the North. The Lions against the Bulls.
Yeah.
I think they got a special name for that. Something Cup,
Yeah.
If you're a Cape Townian, you would have said that's the Onoorsel Pokal, but yeah.
Now I just see Lawrence is going to the Stormers Sharks game. Lawrence, have a lot of clip for you.
Make a lot of photos and send it to us, you Blixen.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one to watch.
And then the Pumas. I think the Pumas, it's do or die already. If they want to make the playoffs, they've got to beat the Cavaliers. Look, I put it this way. If the Sharks win, they're still in a playoff hunt. The Lions, beat the Bulls are done. If you start 0-3, I don't think you can, unless all of a sudden fucking the whole Springbok contingent start playing for them, which will not be the case.
It will not be, but you've got to look who has the home and away games. Some Cavaliers will now have 3 home games in a row. I think the Bulls have got now 3 away games in a row.
Yeah, some teams have 4 home games, some teams have 3 home games.
Exactly.
To change to last year. So that is coming up in the Curry Cup. I'm just going to go through the games quickly just to let you know. So Friday night, Griquas Cheetahs, my friends. Then on Saturday, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's going to be the Stormers against the Sharks. You know, if that was the URC, it would be an interesting game. It would be an exciting one. I think it's going to be exciting too, just not high quality.
Wouldn't be an interesting game in the URC because the Stormers are so much better.
Lions against the Bulls. I'm hoping Eustace is playing, you know, back from the under 20s. And then last but not least, Boland against the Pumas there in Wellington. That should be another, how do you say, party. No Boland, no party, Vern.
Not just that, our Boland shirts are on the way, Vic.
Yes, we should have them by the weekend. No. Not this weekend, next weekend, on Monday. They'll be on Monday. He wrote to me on Monday. Once again, Brian, thank you, my friend.
Shout out to Brian, legend.
Then don't forget, NPC starts this weekend. Waikato against the Bay of Plenty, live on this channel on Thursday. On Friday, Tasman Maker against North Harbour. I'm still trying to find out where I can watch the NPC, but because at the moment I haven't found a channel that's bringing it.
Okay, Stan not bringing it?
No, it doesn't look like it at the moment. Stan's Australian, it's not New Zealand.
Okay.
Then, but all the games at 9:10 in the morning, I'd be trying to do this weekend. Plus on Sunday, that Wellington against Hawke's Bay. Trying to do that one because one of our friends that's always on the channel here is a big Hawke's Bay fan. So I'm going to try to do 4 every morning over the weekend, but we'll see. We will see. There you go. But it will all start off with Waikato against the Bay of Plenty.
I like those Waikato shirts, man.
All the shirts are nice there. All the shirts are nice there.
They're a bit too German for me, but never mind.
What have you got against the Germans?
Nothing. They're 2 minutes that way, Vic.
There you go. Then, of course, Vern, it all starts Saturday, a week from Saturday against Argentina. But really, no one gives a shit about the Argentina game, really.
Really no.
It's all about this one, baby. The greatest rivalry tour 2026. The Springboks against the All Blacks. I'm going to put out the All Blacks squad quickly that we've chosen to come down, and we can go through a little bit of a discussion here. Here you go. This is Team New Zealand here. The Kiwis, the All Blacks, the Sheepshank, whatever you want to call them. No, they're nice people. They're nice people. Look,
lovely people, man.
Your loose head props they brought with, or they're taking down to South Africa. George Bauer, Ethan de Groot, Ollie Norris, and Xavier Numia. Good props there on the loose head. Then 44-man team. The hookers, Asafa Amua, George Bell, Sami Soni, Tai Kaoa, and Cody Taylor.
Mustard.
Then tight head props. They got Salai Lakai, Tyra Lomax, Fletcher Newell, and Pazilo Tozi. We can go into it afterwards to see who do you think is going to start. Then the locks, Sam Dorry, Fabian Holland, Josh Lord, Patrick Topaluta, and Tupavai. Then your back row, Ethan Blackadder, Luke Jacobs, and Peter Lakai, Simon Parker, R.D. Surveyor, captain, Anton Sega, Wallace Titi, Sami C, Tup Tai Aloha. Then your scrum halves, there's where you got some. Look, I only took 3 scrum halves, but they must have. Cortis Ratima, Cam Roygard, Kyle Preston. Then you got Bowden Barrett, Josh Jacob, Ruben Love, and Damien McKenzie. I think McKenzie will play more at the 15 than at the fly-off, but normally that's how they set it up. Then your centers, Geordie Barrett, Anton Leonard Brown, Billy Proctor, Timochi Tavanawai. Let me say that again. Timochi Tavanawai. There you go. Practice that. I do a lot of these games.
You and you so big.
Quinn Tapea, and then your backs. We've got Leroy Carter, Caleb Clark, Fihi Faina Ganufu, Rika Iane, Will Jordan, Josh Morby, and Imoni Nawa. Look, formidable team. if anybody in South Africa and any South Africans think it's going to be a fucking walkover, well, then you're wrong.
Totally. I'm surprised the what's his name? Where is
Well,
he?
Scott Barrett's not there.
Yeah, but didn't they announce somebody today that's also joining them?
No. In November he can join.
November.
Yes, in November. But
No,
listen,
I'm gonna go quick and tell you my lineup.
okay, you got your lineup, and then I'll just say yes or no.
Okay. I'll go. They're not going to pick him, but I think he's mustard. Xavier Numea, I think he's mustard. He had a great game season for the Hurricanes. He's not going to be picked.
No, Ethan de Groot will start.
It's going to be Ethan de Groot, but if I was coach, I'd pick Numea.
Yeah.
Then on the hooker position, it'll have to be
Cody Taylor.
Cody Taylor. Yeah, never mind. On the tight end, it'll be Tyrell Lomax.
I think it'd be Fletcher Newell, but that's just me.
Yeah, then we go for the locks. I'm going to go with Tupavai
No,
and Josh Lord.
I don't think Tupavai. I think Tupavai is going to start at the 6
You never know.
because that's what the plan's been from Dave Rennie. I think Josh Lord and Topoluta, they're going to start.
Then I'll go for my loose forwards. Of course, RD there will play. I think Peter Lakai will be in there and Wallace and Titi maybe?
I've got Tupavai, Wallace Atiti, and Artie Surveyor starting.
Yeah, but what I find really, they have to have a German in the team, Vic. Now, I don't know how low the New Zealanders are sinking, but it's low to put a German in there. But that's just my point of view. I've said
No. Hey, listen here. No, don't say anything. Keep on going. Scrum halves.
The Irish have them as well, so you might as well the New Zealand have it as well.
Cam Roygaard's going to
Scrum
start.
off, of course, Cam Roygaard, that's not a question. Fly off, I'm going to go with Ruben Love.
Of course.
Of course. Your centre pairing will be Geordie Barrett, and I will go with Billy Proctor.
I actually think it's going to be Geordie Barrett and Antonina Brown. Ruben Love at the fly half. Yes, keep on going.
Yeah. Then on the left, I'm going to go with Caleb Clark.
Yeah.
Leroy. That's a tough one there, man. Josh Morby's also played really well. Will Jordan on the right wing, Caleb Clark on the left wing, and I'm going with what's his name? Mackenzie on the fullback.
I can agree with that. I would go, if I'm going down from 15 backwards, I would go Mackenzie at 15, 14 Will Jordan, Josh Morby at 13, I would go, and then at 12 I'd have Geordie Barrett. Will Jordan at 14 and Morby at 11, sorry.
Yeah.
Then, of course, in the centres, 12, I'd have Geordie Barrett. 13, I'm going with Antonina Brown. 10, Ruben Love. 9, Cam Roygaard. And then the rest I already did. Look, that is a team that can beat the Springboks any day of the week if they want. If things go proper, if the Springboks have one of those shit shows like we had against Australia last year.
Yeah, it's done.
Or, or we don't wake up like at Eden Park where we slept the first half. Had the game gone 5 minutes longer, we would have won at Eden Park. The Springboks have got, but listen here, the Springboks in all 3 games now in the summer here, they started off ferociously. Remember, 14 love. That's why they were up really quickly. And you got to start like that against New Zealand, and then once you've got the foot on the neck, you've got to finish it off.
Yeah, which they didn't do those other games.
But we're going to do the week off. Well, we're going to do our Springbok prediction lineups for New Zealand later on. We'll do that. It's going to be really interesting because I think New Zealand, there's certain parts of the field where I think New Zealand got an advantage. I definitely think at scrum off and at fly off, they got an advantage at the moment.
Yes, I'd have to agree with you on that one.
Traditional fly offs. I'm always talking traditional fly offs.
Traditional fly offs. I was just thinking, South Africans are always, we overachieve. Not overachieve.
We're groot back before the game.
Exactly. That's the
Listen, you're trying to be politically correct. Before the game, but I'm telling you now, There's no one's having a crew at the back at the moment, though, those fucking TVs. I swear to God, I watch all the shows. I watch, that Sky show there, and I watch it with our goggles there, and then even the fucking Matt Williams Stratus time there. I watch them. Listen here, South Africa, our mouths about this big. But fucking hell, New Zealand is off the scale at the moment. It's like, how high are they going to thrash South Africa? Could it be a sweep? I mean, are these people fucking on drugs? I watched that program there. I watched that Airport New Zealand, the check-ins where they try people. I think all those border guards have gone home because there's a lot of drugs coming to especially straight into that Sky Sports studios and stuff like that. These boys are all on fucking drugs. If they think they're winning against South Africa 4-0, I'm telling you right now, I will walk naked from Basel to Zurich if they win 4-0. Naked, Kalgat. And I'll film it and put it out on YouTube.
With a sock?
No, fuck the sock. I'm not...
You'll be arrested, man.
I'm not... I don't... Arrest me.
Yeah, but I couldn't wear a sock either because the sock's not big enough.
That's my problem. I need a sleeping bag. So, yeah, I'm just trying to tell you what it's like. So, it's going to be great. Look, we're going to do something with Hamish. I'm working on getting somebody else from the New Zealanders on. I've spoken to him already. And another South African I want to get on. I want to up the banter. Because, listen here, the banter's going to be off the scale in this one.
Off the scale, the rugby is... I mean, it's the two best teams of all time.
No, that's not possible. The two best teams of all time is South Africa A and South Africa B. No, I'm just kidding. New Zealanders, fucking don't shit in your woolly nappies now. Because they got nappies out of wool because they got so much sheep. Relax. You're a good team. We respect you. We respect you. You beat us once in the last 5 games. Well done.
Well done. We respect you, though. Come on.
It's like we respect the Welsh.
You do?
Yeah, we respect everybody. Respect. Like Jose would say, respect. I just hold up 4. Just respect. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, back to back.
We still got to head out there to Swansea tonight, out in Swansea and Cardiff there, man. I heard it's mustard.
I think we might lose to Argentina.
Listen here, not the way the Argentines are playing at the moment. No.
Because...
No, even if we send a B team, we're still beating Argentina.
Yeah,
sorry.
Tell people, Munchuna has been called up.
Okay.
He's been called up to go to Argentina because we had a 43-man squad. It's now 44. You're going to send 23 down to... They're only sending 23 to Argentina. 21 are staying here. So the 21 that stay here, you can kind of certain be that they are going to play against New Zealand.
So it'll be interesting to see that...
to see which 2 that he takes with to Argentina also get to play. Or is Rassi that audacious and says, I'm only sending 21?
No. I think, man...
Don't we have an assistant coach that can still play?
Wayne from Vermeulen.
Yeah, put out Dwayne in there. And listen here, take Brock Harris as well.
Wayne would still rock it, man. No, I just think you got players like a Louis de Jager and a Eben Etzebeth who haven't had play time.
Oh, they got to all go to Argentina. I don't want to see them. Louis, Eben, Sasha's got to go to Argentina. He can't start against New Zealand in the first game. Off to Argentina. Fuzi Moya off to Argentina. Who else? From the scrum halves, Morne van der Berg off to Argentina.
Yeah.
I think what's his name is also off to Argentina. Grant Williams will be there, and Reinach will stay. Who's the 4th? We've got 4 scrum halves. Can't remember the 4th. Quibus. Grant Williams and Quibus will stay. Morne van der Berg and somebody else will go.
Yankees.
Yankees will go. So
Venter will go to Argentina.
I think Wilco Low will go.
Wilco Low might go to Argentina.
Gerard Steenkamp as the hooker will go.
Most probably, yeah. It's just the way it is.
Does Rassi go with him or does Rassi stay at home?
No, Rassi goes with me.
Rassi, you don't... Listen here, Rassi, take a break. Send me the ticket. Vic will go to Argentina. I'll rock it for you. Don't worry, I'm not scared of the Argies. They're all about the size of Messi. I'll donor them for you, man. You know, they are a dirty bunch. We know that.
Fuck, they're a dirty bunch, yeah. But I think even if we send the second string team, it should be enough.
I think so, but
the Argentinians have played cack, man.
But you know, our Argentinian rugby fans are really good, man. I like them.
They are, man. Argentinian fans are incredible, man. The football fans are crazy. The rugby fans are crazy. The players are crazy, dirty crazy. It's going to be good. A couple of nice weeks of rugby coming up there.
Definitely. You still got the Australians and Japan having a tour kind of against each other.
Oh, wait. Kiwi Rob is in.
What has Kiwi Rob got to say?
How fair is it that SA are playing Argentina and New Zealand are playing URC teams?
Well, that's your problem.
You could have arranged what you wanted to.
Listen here, Argentina is as good as a URC team at the moment.
They're just as good as the Stormers, not much better.
Not much better.
No.
New Zealand could have decided to play whoever they wanted to. They could have said to Argentina, come over to South Africa and we'll play you in South Africa as a warm-up. Where's the problem?
Listen here, they can play the
No, this is typical Kiwi Rob. He's already fucking crying in his milk before the games have even started. They've already got the excuse, we lost the first test because you played against Argentina. But none of the players that are playing against fucking Argentina are going to be playing against you.
Exactly.
So what difference does it make?
Vic, it's hard.
My God. Yes, like it, man. Kiwi Rob. Well, wait, one second. I got to do something here for Kiwi Rob. Where is that? I don't even know where I got it at the moment. I'm annoyed. Here we go. Kiwi Rob, that's my email address there at the bottom. Send me your address and I'll send you some tissues and some nappies. Some diapers that you can cuck yourself. Fucking hell, man. Yes, like it.
Holy moly, Kiwi Rob says SA set up the schedule though.
Boy, we need to just set up a schedule. It's 4 Saturdays in a row there's a game.
Listen here.
New Zealand, none of the New Zealand starting players are going to be playing against the Stormers or the Lions or the... Your dog shit is playing against them. There's a lot of dog shit there. Nah, fuck it up. The games haven't even started. I'm already at 180 degrees.
It doesn't take much, Vic. It doesn't.
Nah, fuck it now, man. What? I just want to know one thing. Kiwi Rob, answer me one thing before we go. What happens? Just explain to me. By the grace of God and everything else, what happens if you boys lose 4-0? I will be watching New Zealand TV for weeks. Then, if they would, I don't think it, I'm still going 2-2. 2-2 or 3-1, I'm not going any, I don't think anybody does better than 3-1. But if they lose 4-0, the UN will have to send troops down there to make an intervention. That country will fall into fucking chaos. They'll lose their shit, Vern.
Yeah.
No, unbelievable. But Kiwi Rob, you've got 2 weeks' time now still to come up with excuses. So practice.
Yeah, you know.
But we could lose the first test. I still say the best chance for New Zealand to win is the first one.
Kiwi Rob goes 3-1 New Zealand. Possible.
Kiwi Rob 3-1 for New Zealand. Okay.
Possible.
If New Zealand win the tour 3-1, I will wear a New Zealand rugby shirt till December on every Vic and Vern Defcon Rugby Show. Every Defcon Rugby Show, I'm wearing a New Zealand shirt. And before every show, I'll sing half the New Zealand national anthem. I will play the New Zealand national anthem and I'll sing to it. And I will tell the whole world that you are the greatest rugby team until the end of the year.
You heard it here. It's going to happen.
No, it's not going to fucking happen.
God of nations at thy side. Sorry, okay, come on.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, we do the Maori one first. We do the Maori one.
I'll do the fucking haka kaka on TV, man.
Yeah,
More kaka than haka. Don't worry.
Yeah, I see Dad is in there as well. Guys, that's it. So we wrapped it up, Vic. We've gone overtime anyway. Over half an hour, man. Almost 40 minutes.
No problema, man. Guys.
When you start ranting.
Yeah, you know, these New Zealanders, they're more delusional than the English sometimes. But that's another story for another story. Guys, that's me. I'm signing up before I get myself into trouble. Defcon Rugby Show, sign out. Ciao, guys.
Ciao.